Hello. Welcome to 1 Minutes Programming. Remember, like and subscribe to improve your programming skill. In this video, we will talk about how to use Ehcache in Spring Boot. First, we have a Spring Boot application. It's implemented command line runner interface. It will trigger run method when the application starts. Let's move on to check the pom.xml. We used Spring Boot starter cache, JEP2, and also Ehcache dependency. For application properties, it will create the table in database automatically and log the Ehcache statement when it's being executed. Finally, we will register the Ehcache XML file for later caching purpose. Inside the XML, we have defined Ehcache alias as config. It will expire after 1 hour, and the off heap is 10 MB. For the database structure, there is only one table called appconfig for this application. It contains key, value, and the id. Then, we have a config repository. There is a method for finding records by key. When the application starts, it will automatically trigger data SL. It will insert tool records into our database directly. Lastly, we have a config service. There is a getConfig function to retrieve the data from our database via config repository. Here, we have added an annotation called cacheable. The value named as config. It matched with the alias we set in Ehcache XML. When there is no cached value, it will retrieve the data from database. However, if there is a cached value, it will return the cached value directly. Let's go back to the Spring Boot Ehcache application. We have added an able-caching annotation for this application. When the application starts, it will call getConfig method twice by using the same key. Let's run the application and see the result. Here, we can see the log showing us that when the first time of getConfig method being called, it will fetch from the database. The Ehcache statement has been logged. However, when the second time of getConfig method being called, it will return the value directly instead of fetching again from the database. Therefore, we can reduce the transaction between application and database. Also, increase the performance of our application. Thank you for watching the video. Source code link put in the description box below. Remember, like and subscribe. Enjoy!